We are a country that is headed towards socialism, totalitarianism, beyond your wildest imagination. I have to tell you, I'm doing a story tonight that I wanted to debunk these FEMA camps. I'm tired of hearing. You know about them?
Sure.
I'm tired of hearing. I wanted to debunk them. Well, we've now for several days done research on them. I can't debunk them. And we're going to carry the story tonight.
I don't know anything about them. So
it is our government. My business
and
in California.
And these FEMA camps are all over the U.S.?
Yes.
And they're all empty?
Yeah. Yeah. And they're all, and look, here's the thing.
So that's what you're talking about tonight.
You'll see that tonight, and I tell you, it just something doesn't sit right with me. You know, we were talking off the air. We have a standing battalion in this country in Maryland.
Embracing totalitarianism. Watch this.
We are a country that is headed towards socialism, totalitarianism, beyond your wildest imagination. I wanted to debunk these FEMA camps. I'm tired of hearing. You know about them?
Sure.
I'm tired of hearing. I wanted to debunk them. Well, we've now for several days done research on them. I can't debunk them.
I mean, it's crazy, isn't it?
It is. It's as crazy as Jon Stewart is crazy or Bill Maher is crazy on the left.
No.
These guys, you have a massive deception because you want to take people away from your horrid policy and start attacking Rush Limbaugh as a leader of our party.
Jon Stewart is a comedian.
And so is Rush Limbaugh. He's an entertainer.
He's a comedian? No.
He's an entertainer.
No.
Yes, he is.
Rush Limbaugh got invited to CPAC to speak in front of conservatives and Republican leaders. You know, Mr. Beck is another voice in the Republican Party. What I don't understand
is Beck
why
is not a member of the Republican Party. Nor is Rush Limbaugh
a voice in the Republican Party. Why Republicans do not come out and condemn these individuals? Aside from you, right? No one else is willing to do it because they're all terrified they're going to be on the next morning's show.
Why aren't you out there condemning Bill Maher when he condemned
for being funny?
Well. Yeah, he's not funny. He's not funny when he attacked President Bush personally. You guys didn't do that. When Jon Stewart goes on television every night and attacks President Bush, where were you guys?
You've had Democrats come out and speak out against Move On and other groups when people have felt they've gone too far. No, that's not true. You've had Democrats come out and criticize when they felt you had leaders in the Democratic Party come out and willingly say this went too far. There's no one in the Republican Party at a leadership role who's willing to do that. Not Michael Steele, not Representative Cantor, not Senator Boehner. I'm sorry. Senator McConnell, not Representative Boehner, no one. They're not willing to do it. And the reason
why should we give these guys the type of credibility that you're trying to give them?
It's not giving them credibility.
Yes, it is.
It's speaking the truth, the reflection of reality.
Why is it so difficult for people to say, as you just did, that this is wrong? When Glenn Beck is out there suggesting that there's going to be totalitarianism and concentration camps, when others are making these sort of crazy claims, why is it so difficult for Republicans to say, let's not make it personal, let's keep it on the policy?
Because these people are not members of our party. They're not the leaders of our party. What are we going to spend every day trying to apologize for entertainers?
But shouldn't there be some standards at some of these other networks? I mean, that's a problem, isn't it?
There should be standards at all networks.
Now, see,
but that's not for Mitch McConnell or Boehner to be out there policing everything that entertainers say.
It's disputing. It's disagreeing. The reality is Rush Limbaugh
actions speak louder than words.
Rush Limbaugh is a powerful voice in your party, and the leaders of the Republican Party are unwilling to condemn the vitriolic things they say every single day.
Let's talk about Dick Cheney for a second.
We surround them. And the last one is the government works for me. It's not the other way around. They answer to me. I don't answer to them. I think a lot of people feel like they're alone and they just want to give up. Well, tonight, we're going to change that. I'm here to tell you something important, and that is you're not alone.
It's Glenn Beck Friday on the Fox News channel, and it's something about how you are not alone. You know, and you've seen the Glenn Beck program, right? I mean, he does things like this. Well, today for this Glenn Beck extravaganza, and I don't even know what the heck the thing is, they have this satellite truck over here. Now, that's the kind of satellite truck we use all the time. That's very normal. It's a regular, everyday satellite truck. I've worked in those all state. But look at this thing. Look at this. I mean, is this for his ego? What is it again?
You're not alone.
We surround them.
Yeah, we surround them.
You are not alone. See, I love the program, but I don't listen to it. Like we don't actually listen. We just watch it. It's great. I'm going to go showing you these satellite trucks, suggesting that Glenn had a satellite truck now as big as his program and his head. But that's not his satellite truck. It turns out Will Ferrell does a one-man show right down the street. Behind our building, there's a big jib camera. There are people standing in line waiting for whatever this... I bet they're serving food.
They might have food.
They might have food. There's more of our little program. Wait. There's more of our little program coming up first, though. It's coming up in a minute. Glenn Beck will be here in an hour and a half. Do you even understand this Glenn Beck Friday? Because I really don't. I mean, excited.
Well,
I
do, and what pains me, and you know, Shep, how highly I respect you, is you seem upset by Glenn Beck Friday. I mean, Glenn is a meteor here at Fox News.
He is the greatest star of all time, and I am here.
You seem to be begrudging. You're begrudging him his success.
Well, there's an enormous event happening here in an hour, and I can't wait. And if people want to begrudge, if people want to think I'm a hater because of that, then.
I, for one, am on the Glenn Beck bandwagon, and I advise you to join it as well.
He will be joining us from his fear chamber directly.
You know that is begrudging.
We are here to celebrate, worship, and adore. We have the 12 principles and the 9 things and the fear chamber and the whole darn thing. We're going to have him in here, and I'm so excited. It's my understanding that my good friend, Glenn Beck, is in his fear chamber now and joining us by phone.
It's a doom room.
It's a what?
It's a doom room. It's not really. The fear chamber is something I put people in, but I'm in the doom room.
You're in the doom room. Good.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do because we watch it, and I watch the things that happen, and I see it, and I know that people are watching. A lot of people are watching because I read the ratings, and the ratings are just ginormous. But what is this program about? I got an email, I must tell you, from a guy named Lawrence Fininski.
Really?
And he says Shepard needs to change his snotty attitude. Obviously, he is jealous of Glenn Beck. Everyone is. You don't watch that Glenn Beck program, you're like the only one not watching it. You need to watch the Glenn Beck program, today especially, because I don't know what it is. Something about not being alone. But it's the biggest thing ever to happen here. It's bigger than O'Reilly.
The group is responsible for over 50 attacks on U.S. soil and has over 35 compounds right here in our very own nation. Now, a new investigation by the Christian Action Network has uncovered some disturbing information about the spread of homegrown terrorists and what they mean for America.
All of that plus the great American panel. Hannity starts right now.
And welcome to the New World Order.